So Pedro from DC5 started like a lot of customers. He called us up on the phone and said, hey, I need some help. So for this project, DC5 was trying to make a carbon fiber temperature shield for their custom-made bumpers.
So DC5 is in reference to the platform for the Acura RSX. We saw that there was huge potential to design and develop parts that were not being fabricated at this time. Therefore, we decided to add value to the industry by creating our own parts. I originally just took a quick search on Google Maps, 3D printing services, and I found another guy, but that didn't go so well. And then I immediately jumped when I spoke to Alex, because his demeanor, his professionalism over the phone just told me that I was reaching out to the right place.
In the past, Pedro was using a fiberglass mold that he had hand laid up. And it was a pretty awesome solution, really creative, but that mold was shrinking with the heat from the carbon fiber as it cured. And so we wanted to find a way to make a mold that didn't shrink in the process. And it seemed like 3D printing and the materials we had available would be a perfect spot.
The first day that I came here, I actually spoke with Julian. So I brought him the bumper, and we had to scan it first to make sure that all of the dimensions were accurate. We had to make sure that the offset between the compression face of the mold was accurate, and for that we needed a precise scan. Once we scanned the actual piece that we were making a mold out of, we went into revisions and designing of the mold. His input really helped me out in terms of designing the mold and getting it to the point where the mold is not yielding inconsistent results, like how I was having before. And then after we designed and we scanned the mold, then it was off to printing.
So the material that we chose for 3D printing is PETG. In fact, we used the 3D Chimera PETG plastic that we had custom made for our organization. This is our default material that we use for everything. And it's made from really high grade polymer base. It's all virgin material. And once the parts are printed, we don't see any shrinkage, and we have really great heat stability. So that was our first choice when printing this part.
Once I approved the design of the mold with Julian, we went ahead and received the mold. We did our own work to it to make it ready for production, and as of now, we haven't had any issues. All of our pieces are completely perfect. They're not yielding inconsistent results. They're not yielding air bubbles. So overall, the process is working out fantastic. So based on the experience that I've had with this mold, I'm more inclined to produce more molds out of 3D printing. What this is going to do is going to facilitate the amount of products that I produce, and it's going to add value to the market, and it's going to help my company tremendously in the sense that it's going to create more value with different type of molds and different type of products that I can offer to my customers.
This is a great example of a project where the end product was not actually the 3D printed part. So our goal here was to create a traditionally hand laid up carbon fiber part, but we were able to utilize 3D printing to allow that process to be possible. Creating tooling like this with 3D printing is one of those hidden applications that has a huge ROI for most organizations. So one of the advantages of working with 3D Chimera is that we get to work across a huge variety of industries. Sometimes our solutions are 3D printed parts, sometimes they're tooling to help you get to that end product, but we can usually find a way to help your organization grow. So don't hesitate to reach out and see how we can help you.